Stimpson, and thank you so much for joining me this evening. If you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you're watching this on the replay, know that you are guaranteed to have just as much fun and healing a time as if you were here live. But if you would like to join me live, go ahead and check out the description below. It has all the regular days and times that I go live. It's 5 times a week, and I do sometimes hop in here and there just for kind of bonus sessions. So if you're into that kind of thing, go ahead and subscribe with the notification bell on, and you'll be able to know as soon as I pop on. I try to do streams at all different days and times of the day so that it hits everybody in every time zone in a way that seems comfortable and accessible to them. If you are here live with us, go ahead and check out that live chat, and feel free to make any requests for healing that you happen to have. The first thing we're going to do to start off for the first half of our time together, we're going to build a crystal grid. That helps to not only enhance the healing, but it helps to catalyze the communal chi, the Chinese concept that the more people come together with the same or similar intention, the greater that energy that's available to everyone is magnified. You can go ahead and request the theme of your healing or the exact crystal you'd like. I'm happy to select for you, or you can go ahead and tell me what you'd pick. After that, I'll briefly explain what Reiki is and a little of how it works. Then we'll get comfy. I'll turn the music up, I'll turn the lights down, and I will send Reiki healing to you wherever and whenever you happen to be. Thank you all so much again for being here. And as you go ahead and enter that live chat, if you can, go ahead and like the stream. That really helps folks to find out about me. So glad to see what all of your requests are. I see the chat going already, so let's dive right into it and see what your requests are. Hi Grace, Jennifer, Prudence Jane. Awesome, good to see you all here. Welcome back and welcome. Oh, Grace, your back is killing you. We can support that for sure. And gotcha. Intention focusing on self-care, love, depression, financial stability. You got it. Erin, welcome. Good to see you. Feel free to go ahead and make any requests that you have. And let's see what we got here. So first things first, I'm just actually going to bring up the crystal grid so we can build it together. Alright, so here we are. I start out with copper because copper helps to conduct energy just like electricity runs through it. It helps to facilitate optimal Reiki, crystal healing, and things like that. So we'll start out with this copper spiral. We've got intention for back pain, and I know it works for your back pain. Got some celestite, self-care, self-love, financial stability, depression. Gotcha. Angel guides and helping to open up our uppermost chakras, help us to feel connected with not only the actual angels but just the energies that they bring for healing and support. It can help open the crown, help open the third eye, and most importantly, can really help us let go of physical pain to an extent. It helps bring our awareness and attention to the upper chakras, which ultimately helps in a way distract us from our physical human body where we're in pain. So let's go ahead and there we go. So that's celestite. Knowledge of being overwhelmed. A lot of us, I mean, it's amazing how we all have kind of overlapping stuff. It happens all the time. Patience, compassion, letting walls come down, love and understanding, knowledge and being overwhelmed. Gotcha. We will definitely support the tendency towards being depressed, we have here, this is Aqua Aura. This is often referred to as sort of like blue aura quartz or anodized blue quartz. Essentially, this has gone through a man-made process to take this clear quartz and make it this blue color. And I never used to think much of the sort of altered stones until I started working with these. These were gifted to me, and this is definitely one that I found to be helpful for supporting depression. Certainly not the only thing that'll help that. I mean, I'm not the crystal practitioner that's going to tell you not to use the medicines that work for you. Absolutely do all the things that work for you. I use antidepressants and I have my crystals. So Jennifer, lots of love to you. Thank you for being open with us, and I hope that this brings you lots of support and help and love. With bringing in some financial abundance, we have Cinnabar. This came out yesterday. This is Mercury Ore. So yeah, actual mercury. Definitely do not, put this in water and drink it. I don't suggest that you touch the red parts. There you go. That is considered the merchant stone, and Jen has a beautiful crystal shop. I do as well. You can learn about mine in my description below. You can check out Jen's. I've got to figure out a way to have you enter your your Etsy shop, but definitely check out Jen's channel and see what she has in store. I know I'm going to go on a little crystal shopping spree. Starting something new, commitment, consistency, vulnerability, putting yourself out there. Okay, I can support all of that too. So yeah, the Cinnabar is considered the merchant stone. It really helps business owners and things like that to sell their wares and really bring in some financial abundance. And speaking of financial abundance, we've got some citrine. This is usually the first stone that comes to mind when we talk about finances and bringing in money, as well as balancing the mind. When we get a lot of intuitive information and we're trying to think logically and we're trying to use our intuition, and it's almost like that mental overwhelm of which is what, which is my gut and which is my brain, this can help you there. Oh, okay, cool. Good deal, Jen. I hope it works out well. So this is some citrine. Chrysoprase can be really helpful for being consistent and showing up and chipping away at a larger goal. So it's good for starting new goals and for finishing them and completing them, seeing them through, especially those parts in the journey where you feel like, wow, I feel like I'm going so uphill. It's like, am I even making progress? And you get really discouraged. Chrysoprase can be helpful for that. It helps you to see how far you've come, not just how far you have to go. It's this beautiful green. Let's go ahead and put some chrysoprase in there. You can also, in addition to being good for follow through, it can be really good for picking up the pieces after something has kind of come apart. Forgiveness, we have Halite. And this is whether it's forgiveness of yourself or of others. to your channel about too. Okay, good. Good stuff, Jen. Check out Jen's shop. I know, like I said, I'm going shopping later. This is white Halite. White Halite is excellent for anger and resentment and those really difficult emotions where it's almost like we can't move forward because we're focusing on that resolution we feel we need. So this can help us kind of let go of that need for resolution that anger is sort of holding out for. So this can help. Self-acceptance and also understanding. Self-love, understanding, and connecting with your guides, feeling like you're spiritually connected and that you are worthy of spiritual connection. You're worthy of grace is blue Kyanite. So yeah, this is one I often use with anytime someone feels that they're either not good enough or they're being overly judged, anything like that. Halite sounds good. Yeah, I think we could all use a little Halite. It's tough times. But yeah, this is self-acceptance and understanding, so really helping us on a deeper level with self-love and self-respect, like looking at ourselves as worthy of being loved, looking at ourselves as worthy of being supported in all of those important ways, spiritually and interpersonally. Also helps with connection to our intuition and understanding the messages that come through. So let's go ahead and put some of that around. One too for neurological stuff, neurological care, like, and with recovery from strokes, especially where it comes to like speech and mobility. It's often indicated for that. Gunmetal, silvery gray. It is helpful for purifying and clearing in a deep way, but it's incredibly grounding. And I feel like it's one of the stones that we're going to work with today in support of this. Is another one I feel like I want to work with here. It's calming, but it's also like self-care in the sense of self-respect and self-love in a very deep and important way. And I feel like I want to just use this one piece here that I have that's the shape of a heart. Put it right in the middle there. I feel like that's an important one tonight. Definitely hematite can help with feeling vulnerable too, as it helps us to ground a bit. Here, black obsidian. This helps for overwhelm, and it can be really helpful for like upset stomach. It can help with the lower gut, especially if you're so worked up that you're feeling lower gut types of things come up for you. When you're so pulled at loose ends that you either can't eat or you've got tummy troubles or anything, this can help. It's deeply grounding, but also it can take the sorrow and things that are coming up in that overwhelm and help give you a place to put them. Too, the term vulnerability came up. Thank you all so much for your requests. Vulnerability came up, commitment, consistency, and also like a lot of self-love, self-compassion. And this is one too that can help with the overwhelm as well. I really like this one. This is Mahogany Obsidian. Mahogany Obsidian is great for those times where we feel like I'm not good enough, especially if we're in that place where we feel like we're paralyzed by perfectionism. Like, nope, I'm not good enough, so I'm just not going to move. It's also really great for that really harsh inner critic, whether it's something in childhood in someone else's voice, whether it's our own voice, whether it's society's voice, or boss's voice, whoever. That voice that comes in and says, you're not good enough, it's not good enough, you'll never be good enough. All of those kinds of things, Mahogany Obsidian is great for. It's great for releasing that idea of everything is perfectionism and it must be perfect. It's releasing perfectionism, accepting that good enough is good enough. You can see yourself as being valuable, your contributions as being important, and that it's not about being perfect, it's about being the best you can, and you can always refine and continue refining. It really helps us to, especially being that it's a deep red and black, it helps us to deeply ground and feel like, okay, wait a minute, I have every right to be here. I have everything about me is safe and secure, and it's not conditional that my input is helpful, that my work is good, that the output of the things that I do are worthy of respect. I'm glad you find this calming. Very, very glad. So let's put that here. Mahogany Obsidian is a good one for kind of like when we're freaking out because we're just so worried about everything being good enough and being right. It helps us just kind of take a beat and say like, music too so you can hear me a little bit better. There we go. Sorry about that. Now let's see. So in a moment, I'm going to go ahead and pick a couple of stones that I think might be great, and I'll have you all vote on them. But in the interim, I'm just looking at stones that I think would be really, really helpful. And I feel like yeah, I feel like Dalmatian jasper. This will help us clear some of that energy, especially when we work with things like Halite and chrysoprase and mahogany obsidian. Those heavy, heavy energies that we're like, okay, I'm going to take that deep breath. But then where do they go? It's such a volatile kind of bunch of feelings and emotions. It's a volatile experience. Dalmatian jasper can help us clear our auric field. These spots are actually inclusions of black tourmaline. Black tourmaline itself is great for, in a way, rejecting or repelling negative energy, and inside of this jasper it can just help us to clear our energy field. So that's what we'll do. We'll put that around here. And let's see, so I'm going to go ahead and pick a couple of stones for you to select from, and as you vote on that, I'll quickly explain what Reiki is to those who are new to the concept. Just the thing. So the first one is this is fluorite, and it's this purple fluorite with some clear fluorite attached. This is very, very calming. It's also supportive of dental health because fluoride, but this can be really helpful with calming. So got purple fluorite. And the other we have is one that we use here a lot, and it's blue calcite, and it's my altarpiece of blue calcite. So blue calcite is sort of the emotional stuff hits the fan. All of the emotion just being so much and overwhelming that we like. It's almost like it's hard to even say anything or do anything. Blue calcite can be really helpful. So blue calcite, purple fluorite. Go ahead and vote which you think would be the best addition. I never know how this is going to work out. Oh, hey, Howard, good to see you. And I'm just going to quickly explain what Reiki is to those who are new to the concept. So go ahead and chat amongst yourselves, and I will be right back. So as I mentioned at the top of the hour, I'm Danielle Stimpson of Learn Reiki Philadelphia, and I'm so grateful to say I've been teaching Reiki for about 13 years. You can learn more about my online Reiki classes in the description, as well as my social media and my crystal shop and my free community Discord. Reiki, as I understand it, and I'm in the Usui tradition, is the Japanese concept of, comes from the Japanese concept of Shintoism, which is everything has a soul, all things are interconnected, and basically that we're all more than just interconnected in that we're all sort of here on this planet coexisting and in this way of harmony, but in a deeper way of these energies moving between, around, and through all of us. particularly Reiki translates to spiritually guided life energy. And what we mean by spiritually guided is sort of a non-secular, highly intelligent, deeply loving, and infinitely supportive energy that is already a part of you and everyone around you and everything around you. Our body, mind, and soul work with this energy all the time. Essentially, the practice of giving or receiving Reiki involves someone connecting to that energy and directing more of it to someone else. So that's essentially what I'll be doing for you today, is directing more of this energy to you. And because we're made of energy, and because Reiki energy is flowing through us in all the ways that we're not consciously thinking of it all the time, same way that that's a subconscious sort of movement, in just that same way as that energy comes through, our body, mind, and spirit will automatically know how best to allocate that. Basically, our inner knowingness will know exactly how to best apply this energy for support on all levels, allowing us to more easily let go of the energies that are not serving us, allowing us to more easily invite in a feeling of being more supported in places where we might feel a little depleted. Your experience may be more physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, karmic, depending on what you need in particular right now. As I send you the healing, you are invited and encouraged to just be comfortable. You can lay down, you can sit up, you can move around all you need. You can combine this time with another practice that's meaningful to you, like yoga or journaling, or simply relax and be. As I turn the music up and turn the lights down, you can just notice. You don't have to keep your mind focused on anything, nor do you need to keep it silent. You can do either of those things if you want to, but I generally suggest just seeing what comes up. If you feel like your mind is sort of racing, or if you're not quite sure, just take a deep breath in, which also works if you get distracted. You may feel like you're inclined to sleep, in which case, go ahead, take a nap. You may feel inclined to sort of pay attention to the pictures, thoughts, ideas, sounds, and wisdom in your mind. Go right for it. And you may experience different things in your body. Feel free to just sort of notice things that come up. And if you have any questions at the end, about half an hour in, 25 minutes to a half an hour into the session, you'll hear my voice come back in, and I'll invite you to take a deep breath in and out. And I'll encourage you then to go ahead and rejoin the chat and ask any questions you might have, or share any experiences that you had, and I'll be happy to shed some light on that. If you're watching this in the future, hello from the past. Go ahead and use the comments or reach out to me through the social media that's mentioned in the description. It's an honor and a pleasure to share this healing with you today. You can find information about the composer of this music in the description, and please know that while I will turn the lights down and there'll be a gentle movement throughout several different colors, please know that at no point will it flash or strobe in any way, so you are fine and safe there. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and see what everyone voted on and get into the healing. So let's see, both. Yeah, that's sort of the inside joke. It's always both. Okay. Yeah, blue calcite and both. Okay, so let's take our Amazonite heart. Put that right there. Yeah, I think we've got think we've done well. Thank you all so much for being here. It's an honor and a pleasure. Octavia, good to see you. Yeah, so let's go ahead and make the most of this particular Sunday evening. As I mentioned, I'm here 5 times a week, same days, same times, every week. You can see those in the description. And in addition, I sometimes will sprinkle things through as needed or desired, or if it just feels like I should hop on and send some healing from the day. We've been doing them recently during or after some of the hearings. So the next hearing is scheduled for Tuesday. So I may be popping on Tuesday. So you can go ahead and subscribe to notifications if you want to see when I pop on. And thank you so much for being here. So go ahead, get comfy, close your eyes, curl up, move around all you might need to, and enjoy your session. And I'll see you in about 25 minutes. invite you now to take a deep breath in and out. Slowly move your fingers and toes. Stretch if you need to. And when you're ready, you can come back to the chat, ask any questions you have, share any impressions. And thank you all so much for being here with me this evening to share in this beautiful healing energy. I know I feel better. You're so welcome, Jennifer. Welcome in, Cora, Carr, and Vincent. You're so welcome, Heart. Thank you. Much gratitude to you too. So I am generally back on Wednesdays at 4, although this Tuesday there is scheduled one of the January 6th hearings, and because it's been a lot to process, by popular request, I've been going into community distance Reiki either right at the tail end or right after the hearings. Of course, these hearings have been very much subject to change in times, rescheduling, etc. So if you would like to join me, I would suggest that you hit the subscribe button with the notifications on so that you'll know for sure when I go on. But otherwise, yeah, I will be back Tuesday and definitely will be back Wednesday at 4. Erin, Susan, Hart, Cora Carr, Jennifer, thank you all so much. And Erin, thank you for that. Yeah, I think we all need as much Reiki as we can get. Thank you for the opportunity to share it. Wow, even I'm yawning. Jackie, good to see you. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for saying that, Jackie. I appreciate it too, and it's the community too. I mean, I forgot to mention today that as I usually mention, I did mention it today, but the communal chi aspect, that the more we come together with the same or similar intention, the greater the energy available is magnified. So thank you all so much for making this event so special and for making it exactly what it is. As always, you can watch the replays anytime. Believe me, it definitely holds up. No matter when you watch the replays, you will definitely still feel healing coming through. I do it a few times a week myself. And if you're looking for something that we worked with today, know that you can always go to the past healing playlist, and you can search for which one you want, either by the date or by the picture of the grid. And in the description, I always type out the names of all of the crystals that are used. Oh, congratulations, Cora Carr. Congratulations. Congratulations, Vincent. And yes, Heart, absolutely. If there's a decision in that, I'll absolutely be popping on. Absolutely. And I'll probably put it up on the Instagram too. like put a message up that I will be going live, not so much streaming to Instagram. I'm so happy for you both, Cora Carr. That's so special. And I'm emailing you tonight too. Yeah, Jackie, it's wonderful to see you. I hope you're doing well. And I hope all of you are doing well. I know it's been bumpy times, and here it is all of a sudden we're like, you know, so close to July, which just seems wild, you know? We're halfway through the year already, which just seems bonkers. But yeah, excited about new things coming up. Lots of different things, lots of good things. But I appreciate all of you being here. Again, if you are interested in my online Reiki classes or booking a private session or anything like that, all the information's in the description below. And yeah, thank you so much. And congratulations again. This week, as always, the definite shares are the definite community distance Reikis, Wednesdays at 4 p.m., Thursdays 8 a.m., Fridays 4 p.m. and 8 p.m., Sunday 8 p.m., and then, you know, additional to that, depending on what's kind of called for, what we need in the moment. Yeah. So happy for you. I'm going to go ahead and, with an abundance of gratitude to all of you, I'm going to go ahead and draw the stream to a close, but I am going to leave the chat up for a little bit so all of you can kind of say hello and congratulations and all that good stuff. And yeah, look forward to some new stuff coming up this week. Subscribe to the newsletter if you haven't already. That's in the description below too. Most importantly, take care of yourself. Oh yeah, something deep blue. Oh yeah, or I can. This is blue calcite. This is my altarpiece of it. And these two are Aqua Aura. They are put through a man-made process of turning them blue like this. And it's recommended for depression and things like that. Yeah, they're beautiful. I also have Aura quartz, like this is Aqua Aura, but I have Aura quartz, which is like a white with a similar kind of coating. Yeah, yeah. Wonderful. I hope you all have a wonderful week ahead. I hope that lots of good things happen this week. And, you know, either way, I'll be here at least 5 times, probably lots more. Go ahead and subscribe, all that good stuff. You gave Reiki to the guests at your hand fasting. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Thank you for saying that. Oh, wow, that's beautiful that you gave Reiki to your guests at the hand fasting. That's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And everyone else who was here, whether you were returning or new, go ahead and just, I want to express my gratitude for your being here. I'm going to go ahead and bring the stream to a close, but I will leave the chat up for a bit so y'all can chat amongst yourselves. I'll be there for a few moments as well, and I will see you later this week. Don't forget to take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye for now.